Hi, all my beauties. Today's my birthday, and August 22nd is the last day of Leo season. So I'm a cusper. A day later, I would have been a Virgo, and I do have strong Virgo placements in my chart. But I am ultimately, sorry, I have a bunch of fans running, and they're like shifting stuff around, which actually I wish you could hear my new water feature. But with all the fans, it's hard to hear. So, but anyway, so yes. Danka, what are you doing?
I'm gonna look at the fountain.
Is it still running?
Yes.
We have a ghost in the room with us. An 8-year-old named Duncan. Anyway, today's my birthday, and I've been in a really weird energy lately. I didn't really feel like doing this video. I don't know. I don't even know how to place my finger on what's been going on. I'm not, it's not like a regression in any shadow work I've done, in any inner healing I've done, but it's just this low vibration, despite what I truly deep down believe about myself and my abilities and the hope I have for the future. So, what are you doing?
I'm just looking at stuff. Go.
Well, don't knock things over on my altar. Anyway, we'll have to do a cleansing in the room. I don't know. I've just been in a weird space. I don't know. I've had a lot of stress. I've had a lot of things going on. But just being able to find that balance has been really difficult lately. But nonetheless, I wanted to come on, and it's been a while since I've been on camera, or even posted a video. I've posted pictures, but I haven't really done videos. So I just thought I would come on, and I'm sure there's a lot of other people maybe feeling what I've been feeling, just this low energy, both spiritually and physically. I'm exhausted all the time. You know, I'm journaling every day. I'm meditating, you know, I'm trying to find that center. I'm not doubting what I've learned in all the work that I've been doing. You know, I very much believe in my abilities and just all the mindset changes that I've had, and yet I can't figure out why I'm just so low. There's also just a lot going on in the world, and I'm sure that contributes to some of it. But I wanted to draw a tarot for myself for my birthday. And my birthday party, by the way, was a mermaid theme. And so let me first explain, I turned 44 today, and nobody really understood why I was making such a big deal about this birthday. But I turned 44 on the 22nd. And if you know, you know. It just felt, I don't know, special. And I really have this sense that there was something building up to my birthday and beyond. What are you doing? Don't spray that. But I don't know what this vibration I've been in. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I wanted to have a party, and initially the whole idea started out as, oh, I'm gonna have a big like rager dance party, and that didn't quite work out. But I just had like a little gathering at my house, and it was a mermaid theme, and we had food, we had cupcakes, you know, I had the people who I truly care about over, and, you know, just connected with people, and I just spent time, you know, with people who I enjoy being around, and I think that was really good for me, and hopefully for them as well. But anyway, so I wanted to just come and ask my guides for a message for my birthday. And I was working with my Fairy and Mermaid deck, and I'm really vibing with both mermaid and fairy energy, but particularly mermaid energy. I really identify, excuse me, with that. What are you doing? Um, Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Um, so I just felt called to draw from that deck, and I specifically asked my guides, what message do you have for my birthday? We get this card, the Star card. I like almost want to cry. And like I shuffled and shuffled for a long time before I felt drawn to a card. This card represents a lot of things, but you know, the Star card represents new beginnings, and holding on to that light and that hope even through the darkness. You can think of it in a literal terms, you know, a shining star, a bright star, but also just sort of those deeper spiritual ideas. Sorry, just making sure. Excuse me, I'm really tired. You know, this ethereal being up in the sky, and that we as humans are made from stardust, that we are all connected, you know, spiritually and celestially, and just thinking of new beginnings and finding that North Star to follow, even when you're not sure of the path, but you always have that North Star to follow. I think this is, and I am an intuitive reader, and I'm by no means an expert, but a lot of what I do with tarot is based on my intuition. It's not really about the rules. It's not really about what the specific decks say in the books. It's ultimately kind of about my intuition. And I just really feel that the message that my guides gave me is telling me that even through everything I'm going through right now, I still can be this shining light, if for no one else, myself. But also that I have a direction to follow. And even when I'm unsure of that path, and even when I'm unsure of the turns and the doors along the path, there's this North Star that I'm constantly following, that my intuition knows to go towards, and that I am moving. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. That I am moving in that direction. And even when I'm walking through this valley right now, oh God, I'm trying to think of the Bible verse. What is it? Like, while you shall walk through the valley of the death, you shall fear no evil. Oh God, for thine is thy comfort. Oh God, I can't think of it now. 20 years of biblical studies and a degree in biblical studies, and I can't remember the Bible verses. But yeah, you know, even when you're walking through that valley, that shadow, you have a compass available to you, and I really need to follow that intuition. So I feel like there's probably a lot of other people out here who could use that message, and maybe feel a sense of, maybe not peace, but a sense of hope and an understanding that while things feel a little restless or stuck right now, or just motionless, that things are happening along your path. And they might be slow, and they might be uncertain, and yes, there might be some shadows along the way, but if we follow our intuition, we can't go wrong. And I've really been working lately on developing my intuition, make it even stronger than what it already is. And by the way, this is no sponsor, but just a shout out. I've been reading a book called The Psychic Art of Tarot by, oh God, what's his name? I can't think of his name, but I will link it. But it's really more than teaching you the tarot. It's teaching you how to develop your intuition, and it's been fantastic. It's really helping me with that, and I think the more that we can rely on that intuition, we can't go astray. So I don't know, for anybody else who might need this message, I wanted to post this and wish everybody a lovely end of Leo season as we enter Virgo season. And we also, tomorrow on the 23rd, we'll have a new moon. And there's a lot of magical, mystical things that happen around moons. So I hope everyone is well. If anybody else is celebrating a birthday on the 22nd, happy birthday, my fellow Leos. And for those who have birthdays coming up in Virgo